Good morning, everybody. This is Connor from Futures Analytica, bringing you guys another live futures trading video. Today, we are celebrating the full release of the Polarity machine learning update, meaning it is no longer in beta testing. It is actually stable now, and it's exactly where we want it to be. So we're going to be starting the day out here in trend mode. We're going to be arming it in both directions. So in this update, guys, we do have separate models available for each mode. So the actual Polarity will switch between trend and regression models. So when you switch from trend to regression, like if we did so here, it's now using a different machine learning model. This is going to greatly enhance efficacy inside of a win rate optimized model because you're no longer going to be getting bad data when you switch. Right now, it's only before this update, it was only optimized for trend mode. So now with that, we are able to use regression mode and get the same efficacy that we do inside of trend mode. You can see here today, market has been actually moving quite a bit. We're getting a very solid amount of bars forming here, but at this point, we don't have any explosive volatility, which is pretty nice. We haven't live streamed in kind of a while, so hopefully we'll get some movement, but not too much movement. And I'll be able to answer some of your guys' questions you guys have submitted on the Q&A form. One of you guys just let me know that I have some echo in my microphone. Can you guys confirm and make sure that is actually the case? Looks like we just got filled into our first trade here. It's going to be a short position. We're inside of trend mode here. We're getting a large formation of chop here. We're getting these derived zones forming right around our entry. We almost got filled there. We ended up not getting filled off the bat. And now we're easing closer to our stop loss. You can see we almost got stopped out there. Now we're right around our break even. Unfortunately, there we got stopped out. It's going to be our first loss of the day. We're down $300 to start out. Hey, Don Stewart. Thank you for the question. With this newest update, you will be able to use the newest version of NinjaTrader, and you will not need to stay on 8.1.2.1. Just got filled into a short position here. Hopefully, if we get a little bit better luck this time. There we go. We ended up winning that trade. We're up to $116 now. We've dug ourselves out of that initial hole. Also, guys, you can see here, you can see my live executions with timestamps. You can see the seconds, minutes, and hours, as well as the date, as well as our actual account name here. Also, I'm going to move the chart trader around here to show you guys this is in fact a real account. It says my name rather than a simulated account where it would say sim at the front. Hey Don, you said today was echoing quite a bit. I just checked on my end and I'm not seeing any echo on the stream. It's likely you have two windows open with the live stream, so it's looking like there's echo, but there's actually not. Just got filled into a long position. Unfortunately, that's going to be our second loss of the day. We're back down to 175 below zero. We're going to be switching it into regression at this point. You can see that's because of this large amount of chop around these areas. We probably should have done that quite a bit earlier. And just look at this delta correlation here. Really not the best in terms of looking to be in trend mode here. So just due to these derived zones that have been formed, you can see that since this formation over here, it bounced off that level, and this one up here, which was formed far back, it bounced right off of that zone there. So those zones were automatically marked by the Analytica chart 4 plus. So we need to be taking that into consideration more. Here we go. Just got filled into a short position for regression mode. That is quite strange. And we end up winning that one pretty quickly. So you can see that we've won 2 trades and lost 2 trades. However, we are green. That is because our average loss is lower than our average win. So even with this 50% win rate we're currently getting today in this session, we are still green. Just got filled here into a short position. Not super confident about this trade as this is right at the low of that derived zone, but we ended up getting filled there. So if we break out of this zone here and we actually close below this green level, we are going to switch it into regression because we'll likely get a breakdown of price. However, you can see we did get the formation of that derived zone. We bounced right off below that level there. So not looking super hot for that trend mode down break, but we'll see what we can do. And then we just got filled long here. So in regression, this is exactly what we want to be seeing. We want to be seeing a lot of chop around this area. And we're very, very likely to hit our stop chase at least anytime we get filled into trades at this point. Hey Ryan, thank you for the question. So anytime we update Polarity, all of those updates are going to be free for any customer who's previously bought before. So our promise is we do lifetime updates. So you don't have to worry about that. Just shoot our support team an email and we'll get you with the newest version set up ASAP. Marlon, thank you for the question. This newest update is still allowed for Apex funded accounts. That has not changed anything. Hey, Wade Bailey, thank you for the question. I'm going to shoot you an email right after this session is over. Make sure that we get that sorted out for you. You can see we got filled on that trade pretty quickly there. Hey Mark, the new release does not overwrite your templates. Sorry guys, my mic was muted there, but we ended up getting filled and we lost that trade. We're back down to plus $400 on the day. You can see that we're not getting a super high win rate today. I think we're right around 50%, but you can see even with that, we are still positive. But hopefully that we can get some momentum here and regress back to our expected win rate. Hey Jim, Sierra Link is ready to go, and we've actually started the service live now. As well as you will be receiving the exact same configuration and setup that I have. Hey Tony, you can absolutely train the model using micro ES. We have a specific setting available for that in both the Analytica Chart 4 Plus as well as Polarity. And that setting is use micro contract trades and use full order flow data. This will allow you to trade micros with the full contract data. Essentially, you'd be trading the data that I am trading, but you'll just be executing on micro contracts. So you'll be using significantly less leverage, which is perfect if you just started getting trading or you're using a small account. Pretty slow market today, guys. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be kind of exciting update, but of course can't control the market here, so we're not really doing that stellar. However, we of course have all those previous live streams available to um, show what's really going on. Hey, Shallow, thank you for the question. With Sierra, we do install Polarity there. You just have to make sure you specify that in your order confirmation form that A, you own Polarity and Analytica Chart 4 Plus, and then provide either the email that you used for your purchase at Futures Analytica or the order number, and our system will automatically verify that for you, and it'll get installed on your Sierra instance. Hey Spence, yes, Polarity ML updates as long as you opt in. So with Sierra, you will be able to opt in or out of automatic updates. With automatic updates, we will of course have to be able to actually change your install. So some people don't want that; they want to be able to have full control over their VPS, and that makes sense. That's a security issue. But if you are trying to get a little bit less hands-on with it, we are able to automatically install Polarity updates to the Sierra Link VPS. Here we go. Just got filled into a long position finally. And we end up winning that one pretty quickly right off the bat. So we're up to 800. Here we go. Back-to-back trades. Just got filled into a short position. Hits our automatic stop chase. We're running into some resistance at this point, or support. It's better observation on that. But we end up winning that one as well. So now we're above $1,000. That's always a nice way to start the day out. Took us a little bit longer today. It took us 20 minutes to reach that first milestone. We're up to $1,200 now. So if you guys opt into automatic VPS updates, the entire server would have to be installed with those pre-configured settings. So we would have to wipe the entire server at that point. But of course, this is something you have to actually opt into, and you have to understand the implications of that. So be aware. Hi, Aramir. So since we are now out of beta, the timeline for updates is going to be much longer than it is for the beta. So we're thinking around every 90 days, we'd say there would likely be an update. But that this is not an actual timetable that I can promise. If there's any issues, then like for say there's a new bug that's found out, we'll probably push out a fix pretty quickly and maybe more frequently than that. But that's also including my 90-day figure. We'll see how it goes. We'll see the user response to the newest update. If users are still struggling a little bit with getting models to get high performance in regression mode, then we'll definitely be continuously improving that. But mostly the updates are going to be to models themselves, which are very easy to install. You just drag and drop. But you can see there we ended up winning that trade. We're up to 1,600 now. We've broken through this level here. We don't have any level stopping us here from getting a downtrend. We have consistent delta correlated with price. We did get the formation of this derived zone here, but we're going to be keeping it inside of trend mode at this point. But we'll see if we enter back into this zone, we may have to switch back to regression, but we're going to see if we can get kind of a downtrend here. Hey, Greg, thank you for the question. Whether or not you get the stage 1, 2, or 3 of NinjaTrader, there is nothing else needed other than a NinjaTrader license. That NinjaTrader license can be free. I do want to revise my statement there. With the stage 1 package, it does not come with a footprint chart. So you need to get either the stage 2 or the stage 3 if you're going to use it with the free NinjaTrader license. That being said, the stage 2 does not include these derived zones here, which help pretty significantly in making sure my model is up to date. But sorry, not up to date. I'm sorry. I meant just with trading decisions in general. Hey, Aramir, can you email our support staff at Sierra Link if you did not get that installation form? See here that we have been sticking around this level I had previously talked about. We're not getting that downtrend here, so we're going to be switching it back into regression at this point. Just got filled into a long position here. End up winning that trade up $2,000 on the day now. Just got filled into a short position here, and we end up winning that one quite quickly as well, up to $2,400 on the day. Just got filled and end up winning that one quickly as well. You can see we're finally getting that momentum we needed. In the beginning of the day, we were having kind of a slow start. We were getting some wins, some losses, kind of back and forth. We were still a positive, even though we started the day negative. But now here we're getting kind of a stream of wins. Hey, Mark. To answer your question, I'm trading today. I'm using whatever data comes in today. I'm not sure how to interpret that question, but we ended up winning that trade as well, up to 3,600 on the day now. I think we've had kind of a stream of wins here. We have not had a loss since 8/12, so that's nice. Just got filled into a long position now. We've been sticking to regression mode pretty much all day. Hey WP, your question was how many ticks stop and take profit per trade do you use, and is it static or changing? What is generally the system win rate and risk reward over a, let's say, 1 year period? Thank you for the question. So to answer your question, we have a, here, I'll hold on. Let me finish this trade out and I'll get you those exact specs. But you can see here that it's an asymmetrical risk reward. So we start out with a 1-to-1 risk reward with a, hold on. And we end up winning that trade, guys. So we're up to $4,400 on the day. But let's get back to the question. Hold on. We're back into a trade, so I cannot click my ATM strategy to show you exactly what's going on. But hopefully we can end up winning this one. And that is our first loss in 20 minutes. So we're back down to $4,100. But to answer our previous question, we have a 5-tick stop loss and a 5-tick take profit. That's our initial strategy. However, once we reach 3 ticks of profit, our stop loss moves up 3 ticks. So in general, this happens almost 90% of the time. So most of your losses are going to be minimized comparatively to your full 1-to-1 risk reward loss. So I'd say that's pretty nice. But we're up to 45.89 now, back to our previous level. And we end up winning that one as well. So now we're up to almost exactly 5,000. We've paid quite a bit in commissions today. I think our actual profit is closer to 5,500, but that's just a guess. But we are using 7 contracts at ES, so that is quite hefty in terms of leverage. End up winning that trade as well. So up to 5,400. We're going to try and go for 7.5K profit today. We can see if we can reach that. But if we dip down below 4,000, I think we'll probably call it. Hey, I'm Coach Chiefs. Thank you for letting us know about that. So that was an issue with the provisioning software, and that CPU lag should be completely gone at this point. If you can check this morning and let me know how that's going. And I'm glad that the test results in the Chicago area are amazing. We worked really hard to make sure to maximize the value you're getting. Just got filled into a long position here. Ended up winning that trade up to $5,800 on the day. Hey WP, so with that ATM strategy that's included with software, you just download the template and import it, and that's going to be there. It's a very simple ATM strategy. For some reason, it does not show on the stream because I have things limited to Windows in NinjaTrader. But it's just a 5-tick stop loss, 5-tick take profit, and with the stop strategy, it's an auto trail with a profit trigger of 3 and a offset of -3. Hey, TechFacts. So for a beginner trader, you're going to want to make sure that you know how to trade futures in terms of just knowing how futures works. These are very, very leveraged assets. So futures trading is inherently risky. So if you're a totally beginner trader, I would just recommend staying away from futures in general. But in terms of the system itself, I'd say it's very, very intuitive to figure out. But we do have a very, very fast support system. We have that live chat on our website, and we have a very robust support system that we've made many investments in over the past 2 months. So we've spent a very, very large portion of our revenue on upgrading our support to make sure that customers are getting the support that they need. So I appreciate you letting us know and asking that question, but this is something that we've greatly invested in over the recent years. Hey Shankman, thank you for the question. I just posted the command to run inside of your command prompt to test your ping. That's going to be your round trip ping, by the way, not your one-way trip ping. I believe that is quoted at 1.2 milliseconds for round trip. Hey WP, you do not need any special data feeds, so I actually highly recommend using the NinjaTrader integrated data feed, the CQG one. It's the most affordable data feed on the market, and it's honestly the most robust. It's the most reliable. It's the one I use, so I believe it's $6 a month, and that's the one I use. It's very simple. You don't need level 2 data. You can just use the regular data, and you'll be completely set. But I highly recommend using that if you are trying to trade Polarity. We ended up getting filled there pretty quickly. Up to $7,000 in profit today now. So we're just going to go for 7.5 and then call it there. Hey there, Raj. Your question was if you want to use your own personal money, how much capital do I need to have in my trading account for 2 ES contracts? So with 2 contracts, just in general, no matter how much money you have, unless you're trading a prop firm account, I really wouldn't start out with 2 contracts. I'd start with one, but for two, you're going to need around 5,000 in capital to be able to at least somewhat comfortably trade ES with the software. Hey Mark, try refreshing the page. There should only be about 2, 3 seconds of delay to the stream, and that's just due to our stream technology in general. If you refresh, you should be able to see it at the exact same time. Hey Raj, I highly recommend using NinjaTrader Brokerage. That's just the native broker to NinjaTrader, and I'm assuming you're within the United States. If you're not, you're going to want to use interactive brokers if NinjaTrader is not available in your country. But with that, um, I would recommend NinjaTrader Brokerage if you can. Hey guys, I just put a coupon code in the live stream chat. It's going to be 25% off for Polarity, and that's just going to be for to celebrate the newest update. With that release of the stable version of machine learning, this is a pretty big deal for us. We've worked super hard on getting this delivered to you guys, so we want to reward new customers for that. Viewership today is great. We're up to 281 viewers. That's super solid for us, and I'm really happy with that. So thank you guys for tuning in today. I really appreciate the support. Hey John, you said you're using a 500 tick NQ chart and saying you do not get the fills that I do. So that's because I'm trading ES and not NQ, and I'm trading on a 750 tick chart. So that would explain why you wouldn't be getting anything similar to um, even what you're seeing on stream. Hey, Big Pim. Thank you for the question. So with the package that I'm running, that's just going to be the stage 3 package. That's with the Analytica Chart 4 Plus and these derived zones here. And to answer your second question, which was what would be the benefit of the server considering execution would still be to the local computer to send the order to the server? So that second part's actually not true, and that is what is so great about automated trading. So with normal trading, you'd be absolutely correct that a VPS would not really provide any benefit to a trader who is manually trading because they'd have to send the order to the server, and then the server would have to send it to the exchange. But in this case, the actual automated software is running on the server itself, which is extremely close proximity to the exchange. So there is no delay from the order being sent. You're getting the exact same delay you'd be getting to get that market data to the server. So there is a delay from when you switch to regression to trend or arm it in both directions, but that delay is going to be whatever your ping is to the server normally. And those kinds of actions, which are manual, are not really latency sensitive at all. The actual market execution is completely native to the server to the exchange. So that is where you're going to be getting that minimized delay with the actual software running on the VPS with Sierra Link. Hey, no worries, on. I totally get it, and I'm glad you're able to get that sorted out. You can see here that we really have not gotten that final trade we need to get to our $7,500 profit target. So we're going to wait a little bit longer, and if we don't reach it, we're probably going to have to call it at this point. But we're going to keep trying for a little bit more. Oh, you can see right when I said that, we got filled into a long position here. It hits our automatic stop chase. Man, it would be really awkward if this trade ended up being a loss. You can see we do not have the strategy armed at this point because if we win this trade, it's going to be our final trade of the day. And we end up winning that trade up to 74.47. I'd say that's close enough to 7,500. But that is a super solid day today, and I'm pretty stoked about that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it a lot, and I hope you guys are just as excited about the new update as I am. I can already feel the difference, especially with that regression only mode today. Essentially, we got a pretty high win rate aside from that beginning part there. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. But I'm pretty excited, guys. I want to hear your feedback on this new update as we continuously roll it out, as well as with that Sierra Link pre-installed version. But guys, I'll talk to you soon, and I appreciate all the support you're giving. Last thing, we do have that 25% off site-wide discount coupon for Sierra Link, or sorry, for PolarityATI to celebrate the final release. So make sure not to miss that if you are interested. That's code end of beta, and it's just going to be all lowercase or all caps, doesn't matter. But